Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before we jump right into the brand new Nintendo DIY, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Skillshare for being our very first sponsor here on the channel. Skillshare is an online community where you can learn just about anything, ranging from thousands of different classes such as entrepreneurship, marketing, design, and of course, my personal favorite, fine art. I highly recommend you guys check out Artivism, Creating Inspiring Art for Change by Nicholas Smith. It is one of my favorite classes, and of course here on my channel we are all about creating positive change for your friends and family. The first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. After that, it's only $10 a month. If you guys want to continue to support our channel, please check out the Skillshare link down below in the description. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's Nintendo DIY, and I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back guys to another Nintendo DIY. I'm really excited because today we'll be making our own custom chocolate heart boxes in the shape of heart containers from The Legend of Zelda. I tried to do as many different variations of the heart containers. Let me know which one is your favorite, and of course all materials will be down below in the description, including the free printout sheets that you see on the side. When you guys are ready, let's get started. You can start this in various ways. You can either print out the sheets and use them as they are, or you can use them as patterns. Again, it's totally up to you. The paper that you'll be using should be durable and thick, so at least these boxes can last for a really long time. Once you're done cutting out all the shapes, go ahead and grab the 4 larger hearts and glue those together. One of course will be the top of the box, and then the other will be the bottom. Like I said, all materials will be listed down below in the description just in case if you need anything. The 2 types of glue I'll be using in this video is of course Elmer's glue, and then I'll be actually switching to super glue. And keep in mind, the reason why I switched to super glue is because not only is it durable, but the paper I'm using can actually take super glue. So just make sure that the paper that you're using can take these various types of glue. Again, you just want to do a mild test run to make sure that the glue doesn't seep through or change the color of the paper. Okay, so you should have glued all the 4 larger hearts together, and now it's time to trim any of the edges. Please be very, very careful with the scissors. Of course, they are very sharp, and if you're not of age, ask your mom, dad, older brother, or older sister to help you out. The next step is grabbing those smaller hearts and of course cutting those out. So again, be very, very careful. Scissors are extremely sharp. We'll be using the smaller hearts for the inside of the box for the top and the bottom, so at least the inside will look very clean and nice and consistent with the rest of the chocolate box. The next step in this journey is grabbing the sides of the chocolate box. So keep in mind they're labeled. You have the top and the bottom. The pieces that we'll be working with first is of course the bottom, and then the top will be the last, so keep that in mind. If you like this tutorial or any of the Nintendo DIYs on my channel, do not forget to hit that like button, and most importantly subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like to see next, and thank you so much for the support. Okay, so this part is extremely tedious, but it has to be done. So you're going to cut out every single triangle. Keep in mind, I did try to make this pattern as accurate as possible, but I know it's going to be different for everyone. So feel free to trim the patterns when needed. I really want you guys to enjoy your very own heart container chocolate box for Valentine's Day. Once you've cut out all the sides for the chocolate box, it's time to fold those triangles downward, and this will allow us to create a border for the sides. You'll be doing this with all 4 pieces when it comes to the sides, both the top and the bottom. So right now I'm switching to the super glue, and again, it's because it's a lot more durable. It dries so much more quicker than Elmer's glue. However, keep in mind that your paper has to be able to take super glue. Again, it might seep through, so I would probably test this on a small piece of paper that you have lying around to make sure that it doesn't warp or change the piece of paper. So right now we're grabbing the 2 bottom pieces and we're actually gluing those tabs together. The 2 bottom pieces are actually smaller than the top pieces, so if you get confused, just keep that in mind. Once the tabs are completely dried, I'm actually now folding them either outward or inward depending on what is going to be the top or bottom of the heart. So when it came to filming this video, the heart container from Twilight Princess was the first one that I've made, and when it came to gluing the edges, I definitely went through a whole process of trial and error. However, when it came to the OG heart container, I found the perfect way to glue the edges on. So in order to glue these edges on, because they can be very tricky, you want to glue the bottom and top first and then the sides. But make sure that you apply pressure and wait till the glue completely dries. If you guys make this Nintendo DIY or any DIY for my channel, please share it with me by hashtagging it Nintendo DIY on any social media. Again, I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I would appreciate the support, and especially if you want live updates from me, again, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those links will be down below in the description. And while I have you here, do not forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below what you'll be doing for Valentine's Day. So once the top and the bottom are secured, it's time to go ahead and glue those sides together. Again, I'm using super glue because my paper is very, very durable. I will link my printer and paper down below in the description. However, I'm going to be completely honest with you, they are expensive. And I know there's a lot cheaper options out there. Again, you can even just print out the sheets and then trace those patterns onto heavier cardstock. Okay guys, we are almost done. So grab the top edges and make sure that you wrap that around the bottom base so you know exactly how it should fit. Like I said earlier, the top pieces are actually bigger and longer than the bottom. So for me, I definitely had to trim at least 1 triangle off of the edge, and that worked perfectly fine for me. So I say definitely test it out, see if it fits, and then trim if needed. Once you have that snug fit, it's time to go ahead and glue the tabs together. I actually, again, folded the tab upward because I am working with the top of the heart. So just make sure that everything fits perfectly before you start gluing. Once you have the tabs on the top pieces completely dried, it's time to glue the top of the box onto the bottom. So in order to do this, we'll be repeating exactly what we did with the bottom pieces to the top pieces, and that is gluing the bottom of the heart and the top of the heart first before the sides. The only difference is that we'll be using the bottom lid of the heart container as a way to stabilize the top and to apply pressure. Once you have the top and the bottom completely dried, it's time to go ahead and add glue onto the sides. Keep in mind, of course, this video is sped up, but you want to make sure that you apply pressure until the glue completely dries. That way you have a very stable and durable box. Once again, guys, these patterns and even more Nintendo DIYs are located down below in the description on my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even Pinterest, just in case if you can't find the patterns in my Google Drive. The last thing to do to finalize your heart container chocolate box is to grab those smaller hearts and glue them on the insides of the lid. Keep in mind that the smaller hearts won't be an exact fit, but at least it'll apply some color in the back. You can either print out the larger hearts and then maybe trace the outline that way so it is accurate. Anyways, like all Nintendo DIYs, it's totally up to you on how you want to tackle this project. I just hope that you guys enjoyed this Nintendo DIY overall. Again, thank you so much for the support. Like this video, comment down below what you'll be doing for Valentine's Day, and of course, subscribe so that way I can see you guys next time.